Jim Duke Radio Network.
Have you seen these commercials? It's funny where I'm hearing commercials of the conspiracies. There was a commercial for a department store, and they said, hey, did we open up a portal? And they said, yeah. Oh, in the portal, there's sales. And then they like make fun of
wow.
our
Really?
Conspiracies.
Jeez.
I didn't even, I was taken by the portal analogy that I didn't even catch the name of the department store.
Probably maybe Kohl's or one of them, you know, Target.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, don't give them any credit, Darrin.
Free advertising.
I know. Well, Taco Bell had that Bell Illuminati commercial. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh, the hidden conspiracy. They make fun of us. But, you know, most of the general public say they're making fun of them because they're mocking the ridiculousness of conspiracies. Think about this. Advertising agencies, okay? There's like a 2%, 3% population that believe in conspiracies, maybe. I mean, maybe there's more, I don't know. But they're catering to conspiracies to try to be funny? No. What they're doing is they're mocking it, because in their mockery, people think it's a mockery and they think it's funny and they hear the humor of it, and then they think it's just basically they're making fun of people, but they're actually revealing things by bringing it to the surface so that basically you expose it. You expose the opposition that are bringing it out.
Right.
So it's like
awakening.
But they're not doing it to awaken people. They're doing it to bring it out in the open. Because if the conspiracies are concealed and we come out sneaking out, I don't want to say sneaking, but we leak out the information, it becomes more mysterious to people. So by them bringing it out on the surface, it's almost like they're exposing their own folly. And they're doing it on purpose so that it looks like, you know, why would we tell people this if it was real?
Exactly.
You know? So there's a lot of that going on lately.
Right. It's like psychological. You know?
Exactly.
Yep. But what they don't realize is it's making people more aware of it. You know?
Yeah, it's making, but think about it. It really isn't. What people might say, oh, what is this they're talking about? And then they'll find out all the saturation of the people that are mocking it. They don't see the actual conspiracies themselves because we're a limited bunch. And so it doesn't ever get out in the open because mainstream media doesn't publicize it. YouTube bans it and censors it. Social media censors it. So it actually never gets out there. So they're safe. It's a safe zone for them to bring it up because they figure if they bring it up first, people won't discover it and think that it's secret. You see what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
That's a tactic, you know. I'm sure there's a name for it. You know, I'm not talking about Biden's cloned ears or Biden's, you know what I mean? I don't buy into that. People want to hear that because, well, it sells. It's fun. Isn't it fun to have an enemy, Darrin?
It is, yeah.
It's fun to have an enemy. But here's the thing. If you have like somebody, you know, if you sent me, you show me, you kid around, you show me Biden's false ears, that there's two different sets of ears and stuff. We do have, I mean, I know times in the morning or times in the afternoon where people look a little fatter than they are, or they're I mean, earlobes don't necessarily change, but we do change with video pictures. And I've seen pictures that have different anomalies on them. You got to remember the pixels that are in the digital realm of video, the pixels aren't that exact. And they're allowed to compress. When they compress them, they actually omit every other pixel. So there's like certain ways where it moves might be omitting a pixel. It could distort the figure. And
absolutely.
That's where you get the eye movements. It looks like the eye glitched. And they go, oh, there it is, a reptilian.
Reptilian, right.
A lot of times it's actually a glitch. The eye caused, just the way the eye reflected or something can cause a glitch. There is glitching like that. We did videos. I had a lot of stuff I had to sometimes go through, and I had it looked like I had something in my teeth, like something shining in my teeth that it did something to my mouth. It made my mouth look like there was something on it, and I had to go back and doctor it up because I don't want to let it go that way. But there's things that happen this way. But here's my point about that is, all right, so Biden is a clone, right?
Well, that seemed to be a mask because I showed two pictures. I sent to Jim two pictures of Biden side by side in the exact angle, exact size, and supposedly from way back he had bags under his eyes, and miraculously he had no bags this time. And the earlobe, his original one, looped down and came perfectly right back up, and this one just was attached. It was just like a straight line right down.
What if he's got some kind of cosmetic surgery or something like? Maybe they have to, when people get older, they wear makeup, especially if you're on TV. These guys wear makeup. You saw the pictures of Bill Clinton getting dressed with makeup?
Yes, but makeup's not going to give you an earlobe that changes dramatically.
Maybe something glopped on him.
No. You got to also face the facts that the CIA also has these masks. I've seen the CIA doing, their masks are so authentic, even the hair, simulated hair. But even if you were standing right in front, you would have never known the person was wearing a mask.
I've seen TV shows like that. Yeah, it looks real.
Mm-hmm. Right. So that's my belief. I think what we're seeing today, our president has a mask because it's.
Well, here's the thing. If he's a reptilian, if he is a clone, if he is an alien, right? Three scenarios I just pulled out there, right? First of all, who cares? Because I don't like the policies of alien Biden any more than I do real Biden, any more than I do reptilian Biden, any more than I do cloned Biden. So if he's cloned, first of all, why would they spend that much money to clone an idiot? Second of all, who cares? I mean, yes, we care because people say, "Oh my gosh, I want to expose this. He's a reptilian." Who cares? He's in place as a leader, instructing a nation or being a facade for a nation, whatever. I don't have to like his policies, and I don't like his policies. I don't care what nature he is or what entity he is. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't like his policies. He could be a total irrational human being, Luciferian Satanist. It makes him no different whether he's a reptilian to me. I hate his policies.
Right, exactly.
I hate what he's doing. I don't have to decipher what he is to know that. See what I'm saying? I don't care if he ripped off his mask and you find out he's a green alien or monster or whatever. I don't like his policies. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
All right.
But if he had good policies and he came from some other continent,
then yeah, maybe I would actually not care and like him.
Right, he's a sleestack or something from under the
exactly.
earth. Yeah.
Find a sleestack that's conservative. I mean, I'm not necessarily conservative. I'm not in any of the parties or anything. But find somebody that's more libertarian type. I don't care if he's a sleestack. I'll vote for him.
Yeah, if he's for closed borders. And
You see my point?
Exactly.
What's the difference between that and a natural human being that puts on a facade and is actually a Satanist, but comes across like he's all good natures and benevolent? That person's more evil than the sleestack.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. That makes sense.
The cloning program, if it was truly happening with the president and things like that, first of all, they wouldn't clone an exact duplicate. There's no sense in it unless they killed the other one off. If that was the case, why would you have an 80-year-old bumbling idiot? You would just get a new person that's more appealing.
Right. It'd be like 2 pages of one piece of a paper of a book. You pull a page out, and what good is a duplicate? You're not going to get new information.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
And the program to clone would be millions of dollars. You're going to spend billions of dollars to clone a Biden? Really?
Well, we're paying for it, so if they were doing it.
Yeah, but still, the money that you'd have, you're not just cloning Biden, though. You're cloning Hillary. You're cloning some of the TV stars. You're millions and billions of dollars to clone everybody. I would just basically wipe them off and have new actors. You don't need to clone them. So that, to me, is a far-fetched possibility. There's no plausible. You know how they always say when you look at a crime, you have to find motive, because if there's no motive, that can't be the cause. And I'm going to say there's no motive to clone people. There's no reason to.
So you don't think Avatar is predictive programming, the movie, right?
I think it could be, but not for that sake. Because avatars play a role of housing things that are disembodied. That would be more to me like some way to manipulate or animate for spirits, disembodied spirits, than it would be for somebody to live through.
Right, the Nephilim spirits that are roaming the earth from the giants. Yeah.
Unless you had the mind that they're trying to download, and you had a data mind and you needed to upload it into an avatar. But even so, how would you get that data in that entity? There's no plausibility connection to it. So therefore, that's why I rule some of them as fiction.
Right, that makes sense, and it's hard to say.
But I have to look at it rationally.
Right.
Otherwise, there's no sense to anything that's going on. And, there doesn't have to be. They're destroying the whole world. Well, that's true. But you know what? In their destruction of the world, they still have purpose. It's their purpose, but they still have purpose. Chaos is chaos. But the chaos that they have is so they can get to an order that they prefer.
Order of chaos.
Yeah. They're not just going to tamper with stuff just to make it, just shake it up a little. Why? Because it's fun. They're not going to spend billions of dollars just to shake up stuff because it's fun. They have a purpose, but we have to find that motive before we start to suspect this is who they are and what they're doing. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but this is what I know. You don't know it. I love it. People say they know. I know this is true. How do you know? I have proof. What's the proof? I saw a video about it. Oh, come on. I could make a video about it. I could do a podcast about it. It doesn't make it true. Unless you think my information is that golden, that whatever I say, whatever comes out of Jim Duke's mouth is truly scientific and factual. No more than CNN or any of those. So, but the people that make videos, a lot of them do it for propaganda or attention on their part. Like I said, I've seen so many videos that I could just basically rip apart, claiming this and claiming Intel. I love this. Oh, ex-Intel whistleblower. Yeah, sure you are. The one guy says he was an ex-Intel whistleblower, and they found out he not only didn't work for the Intel agency, but he was a subcontractor for the beverage company that supplies their machines. Come on.
Wow. Yeah.
So we got to be careful.